we go. Hello from Universal Studios once again. I was just here last night. I will go ahead and link the video if you haven't seen it. Last night was my very first ever Halloween Horror Nights, and now we are back again for night 2. I'm going with a big group tonight, so I'm gonna head in right now and meet up with a bunch of them. Some of them have actually stayed and they did the stay-in screen, where if you have both a day ticket and a Horror Nights ticket, you can then just stay in the park and get to basically be in a corral, and they let you kind of roam, and then you get to be the first ones let in. We were hearing from some people last night that you were able to knock out like 3 houses in like a very short period of time, all right around opening. So I think some of them did that, so I'm excited to hear how that went, but wish me luck. This still is not my thing. It's still not my thing, but I'm doing it. I'm a good sport and I'm here and I'm doing it. But it's just like, you do feel on top of the world when you come out of the houses and you're like, I can conquer anything. I think that's why so many people enjoy it. So yeah, let's head in, let's do this. Oh, it looks like we get an exclusive entrance since we're staying at a hotel. So that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm in. I successfully walked through my first scare zone. I think that was my first time going through by myself, so I'm kind of proud of myself. Right now I'm meeting up with some of the girls. They're actually coming out of the Blood Moon House, and this one was so scary last night. I talked about this in last night's video, but the last 2 scenes, terrifying. You're in these spaces with just like cloaked figures all around you, and you don't know which ones are dummies and which ones are real people that are about to terrify you. This house dumps right over here. Let's see if we can spot the girls. Okay, so this video is like all over the place, so let me pull over and we're just gonna narrate these next couple clips that you're gonna see. But I got in, met up with my group, we all went back in and did the Yeti House together. That was insane. Like, that house last night, I think I rated that as being like the one I could handle the most. Like, it was actually like my least scary house, the one that didn't get me as bad. All of them have gotten me, but like that one didn't get me like as bad. And it was because the Yetis would like appear in a doorway and they were just like there, and it was like a light strobed on them, and like, you know, you saw what was going on, but it wasn't that bad. Tonight they had like the pro scare actors as the cast in that house, because they literally were like coming out at you, swinging their arm at you. Like, it was terrifying. I was like so ready to get out of that house. I was trying to like in my head remember, like, okay, I was just here last night. How many more rooms are there? How close am I to like being out of there? We talked about that tonight too, how it's like, you probably, like, I think we set a timer the one time. You're probably in there for maybe like 3 minutes, but it feels like an eternity. It feels like you're in there like 10 minutes or something, but you're really not. It's just how it feels. So after we did that, we hit a bunch of scare zones. So I'll insert the footage of that. My initial thought though, I clicked on the camera because I'm like, wait, I should capture me being terrified. No, just me, just you. Now it's time for another scare zone. Shipyard 32. Something's wrong! What's wrong? Oh, lost your drink. Uh-oh. Okay. They have a bar over here. Oh, look at the photo op. The Universal Orlando Resort has so much to offer. That is something that I definitely found out on this trip. And when you want to plan your next vacation, go ahead and contact 407 and Beyond Vacation Company, my sponsor on my channel. Their team is incredible and would be so happy to help you plan your next vacation. From there, we went over to Diagon Alley again in the Harry Potter area. Once again, I had to reward myself with butterbeer, and I'm excited because I actually got the souvenir cup for the butterbeer, because I wasn't gonna do that, and I wish I would have known about this yesterday, because I got a butterbeer yesterday as well. But my friend was telling me that if you get the souvenir cup and you bring it back, you get $1.75 refills of butterbeer. Like, what? That is an incredible deal, because a regular butterbeer is like just $8 something just to get it in a standard cup, like not a souvenir cup. And the souvenir cup is $14. But then I can keep bringing it back when I come to Universal and get a $1.75 refill. So that was a no-brainer. So I made that purchase tonight. Back into Diagon Alley we go. So after we enjoyed our butterbeer, and then some of the team got some food inside there. We went and we rode Gringotts. So I talked about this last night, how select attractions are actually open during this event. It's not all the attractions, but there's like a good amount, and it's kind of nice, like, because we were doing the scare zones and the houses, and sometimes you kind of need like that little like decompress moment and just like not to be being scared out of your mind. So it's kind of nice to take a break and like go do a ride. And typically the wait times are lower because of the fact that it's a party, it's an event night, so people are out doing everything that the event has. We waited for Gringotts. It ended up being though about a half-hour wait because that is a popular one, but that was my first time ever on that ride and I loved it. So this is my first time ever on Gringotts, and this is the ride that I have like most anticipated. Never did this when I was here before at Universal, so I'm excited. So beautiful. Inside is cute. Look at this. This is one of the rides that's open during Horror Night, so we're taking advantage. It's a nice little break from being scared out of our minds. We're gonna go ride a ride. This is so cool. This queue has so many details. These pictures are actually moving on the newspapers. Oh, now they stopped. Are they moving? That's so cool.
On my way. You haven't seen me. Actually, if you don't mind, I'll join you on your tour. We can all leave together. I'll meet you at your cars.
But what are we talking about? Well, let's get moving.
Okay, we're now in an elevator. This is so cool. So this is like a little bit of a pre-show that we have before going to the actual attraction. Bye. Is it gonna be like Tower Terror? We're all just gonna drop. Oh, we're going. We're going somewhere.
Be sure to pick up a pair of safety goggles to be worn at all times during your ride. Wait until...
Okay, my first time on Gringotts, I absolutely love that. The effects in that is so good. And I know a lot of people kind of say this one's not as impressive to them. I love this. This was really well done. I want to go again. Just this whole area, just the effects, the detail just in this land, it's amazing. We're now going to check out Diagon Alley. I heard this is really cool. We think our group is in here. Did they come down this way? Oh wow. So this is all like actually indoors, but feels like it's nighttime. So you could come in here even during the day and you have this spooky effect. This is cool.
Yeah.
So I'm sure there's a lot of Easter eggs like throughout.
Like trumpet heads, all the stuff in the store here.
Now we just kind of were walking around, kind of went through a couple more scare zones, and then I made my way out of the park. I also looked at some of the merchandise, so yeah, I'll show you those clips. Okay, so hello, let me catch you up on everything that you've missed. So it's just been like a lot of things happening tonight. Everybody just kind of hanging out together. We've been hitting the scare zones. It's now the end of the night and I'm done with being scared, so I'm not gonna take the center path. This was my tip from last night. If you have anxiety with anything like this, if you just hit your limit, if you take the sidewalks, from what I've seen, this is like the safe place to be. They all stay out there in the street. So if you're trying to get through an area without being scared, this is the place to do so. And you won't be a part of all of that. This is the safe path. Yeah, I hit my limit. Oh, let's go look at merchandise. I want to see merchandise. Chucky. I said this in last night's video too, but I've been saying this is like not my thing, you know? So I get that it's some people's thing, but this is the first time I'm like in a theme park gift shop and I'm not tempted to buy anything. Like I don't need to own any of this, but I get that it's some people's thing. We all have our things. Bates Motel, look at that, with the Some girl just heard me say that and started laughing at me. Cool. Geeky tikis. Once again, it's not like my thing, but that's cool. Frankenstein. Oh, here's some classic Universal merch. I do need to get something Universal. I have to decide what I'm gonna get. I've been looking. I'm starting to look. I saw a couple shirts earlier today that I thought were really cute. Kind of like that one, like the army camo. Little crop top. That's cute. Just listen to the screams coming from out here. It's kind of entertaining to just watch it all from afar. It's definitely the best place for people watching is Halloween Horror Nights. That's like one of the members of our team. I feel safe pulling over here because I'm like, I have the viewfinder. I can see if anyone's coming up behind me. But no, this is still the sidewalk, so we're good. But one of my coworkers was at the Today Cafe earlier, and she said that that was a great spot because you have the windows, like literally you're sitting inside in the air condition with windows like all around that directly look out into this scare zone. So as you can imagine, the people watching and what you witness, it's very entertaining, very, very entertaining. Hey look, that guy just chased a girl up onto the sidewalk here, but then once you're on the sidewalk, you're good. So that's the tip. If you just hit your limit, get to a sidewalk and get out of the scare zone. Here I am. I am now exited the park and I'm gonna start making my way back to my resort. So if you didn't see, I will link the video right before this one. I'm actually staying at Cabana Bay this trip. It's amazing getting to stay at one of these resorts, and it was just so cool taking the boat down here. The boat doesn't go to Cabana Bay, but it goes to Sapphire Falls, which is the resort across the street. So then you just have to walk over to Cabana Bay again. So I'm gonna go do that right now. But yeah, you guys, I did it. Leave me some comments, tell me that you're proud of me, because like I had always been terrified of this event, but now I've conquered 2 nights of it. 2 nights, so there you go. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna head out. I will see you in the next video. We have so much Universal content coming. I cannot wait. We have a big day planned tomorrow. I think we might potentially be hitting 3 parks tomorrow. All 3 of the Universal parks in one day. We'll see if we can make it happen. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head out, but with that, make today magical, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye.